got some combos that are really cool, especially with the charged vertical sword that we also saw from him. But number one, that charged 6A, really amazing move of Hilda.
Yeah.
And Link is going to have to play around that consistently during this matchup.
That charge 6A is kind of what got him into the top 8, right? Like, a lot of the time it was either somebody wasn't ready for the second hit to happen, or he used it as a really strong whiff punish like you were talking about, you know? And so I definitely think that that's going to be a big established move for the matchup. And so one of the things we were asking Linkorz, like, how do you feel about Hilda? And he was like, I really don't know anything about this character, right?
I mean, I know very little also. This is definitely new. And what's tough about Link is that he's been playing more and more Geralt lately. Not that Siegfried is not also amazing, right? And Geralt is, as we said, a really amazing, well-rounded character, but he's the type of character that thrives on knowledge the most. The more that you know about a particular matchup and the more opportunity you have to step their game and get them to whip punch and things like this, the better that Geralt becomes, right? But when you kind of don't really know what's going on and the situation becoming random and you're flailing away a little bit, Geralt IMO is not very powerful in that situation.
You think so?
So I think that will make things tough for Link here, perhaps.
Yeah. No, and I mean also he's also had the storied like history with Siegfried, right? So that's sometimes it becomes like a comfortability thing. Where
yeah, you know, with Siegfried, it's almost like, and I'm not saying that this will influence Link in any way, but with Siegfried, it's almost like you could kind of say, okay, I'm going to go into Soul Charge and base hold and go for my base hold low, and you could ham it up a little bit more maybe, but then with Geralt, I don't think that too many mistakes will be allowed.
Well, you were earlier talking about how Geralt was kind of like an all-arounder, right?
Yeah, he's like well-rounded, but...
So I'm surprised to hear that that you think that it would be harder for him to fight somebody that has a... that you have little knowledge of, since...
Well, that's the thing, right? With well-rounded characters, just my opinion, right?
Okay.
When you're playing a well-rounded character, right? Like, let's say you're the Ryu guy, right?
Okay.
The more you know about the matchup, the easier it is to be Ryu. You know when it's okay to throw your fireballs and when it's okay to do certain things, right?
Okay, I see.
And with Geralt, the same type of thing, right? Like, this is not a matchup necessarily where you can just be like, okay, haha, I have meter, I'm going to 6BB now. I don't think that that's going to work too well against Jashin. In fact, I think that Jashin will hurt Linkorz terribly for going to that basic strategy, right? So...
he could go to Grow, which apparently he may have. I think this is a character. I mean, I think this is a button check, though. But we're going to find out.
I kind of like this more, to be honest.
Grow was a character he had been playing a lot last year. It's not like he didn't have this character in the pocket or anything.
No, I haven't mentioned, and I've almost kind of forgotten about, but I kind of like this a little more. I just
didn't expect it. You know what I mean? Grow didn't get any nerfs or anything like that this patch, right? He kind of got a little bit of buffs, but the thing is he didn't really get anything that helped him in the issues that he had. So he kind of remains stagnant. But if he feels the matchup is better, I see no reason as to why he wouldn't want to do it.
Okay. Shaking hands.
But I guess we're gonna find out right here.
We're gonna find out in just a moment. Will he lock?
There it is. Okay.
Siegfried. Okay.
It's like I said. It's not impossible for him to have gone to the Grow.
No, of course not. Or even Geralt. Geralt would have also been a fine choice from him, of course.
Of course.
Geralt, one of the characters he's most well known for. I like this pick the most out of the roster that we know him to play, and we'll see how Jashin will answer.
Again, it's going to come down a lot to his knowledge of this character. So I know a second ago I did mention that he didn't know much about this character, but one thing that did happen is he played with some Hildas last night. So he has a little bit more knowledge than he did prior. But there we go. The round start. Oh, he was back turn. Really unfortunate right there. He didn't get to turn around.
Well, out of range for that.
Yeah. Hilda has a lot of strong horizontals. That's the charge 6A right there. Oh, yeah. When you're in Dark Legacy, that becomes a lethal hit. That'll lethal hit over and over again. It will never stop if it continues hitting. Soul Attack comes out.
Oh, he got
him on the second hit, but no, he wasn't ready for a Dark Legacy. Catches the roll
after the Legacy.
He came back from nothing.
And that's the explosive power of Siegfried. That's what he can do.
Absolutely. He's always been able to do that too. That's been one of his strongest suits in this version. In SOULCALIBUR 6, I mean.
Yeah, true that. And just because Siegfried is a little bit weaker does not necessarily mean that the best Siegfrieds are not going to show you loud. Man, Jashin is such a nut. So consistent.
I wonder if that's actually nutty or if that's just one of her best possible options that happens, because it looks so incredible. That button.
That tech crouch was godlike, by the way.
Yeah.
Mix.
Whoa! Unfortunately, I think what he recognized was that he didn't have the frames to go for the lethal hit there, so he opted to get frame advantage instead.
Right back at you with that A slide B.
Training.
Whoa!
Yeah. Unsure of how
always
to deal
getting
with
that
charge.
guaranteed OTG after. Another.
Finishing it off. So
That's cool.
time
When
right
you're close
there,
to the wall, you get that, huh? Instead
well,
of just the spear staff?
the combo counter changed, so I think that was a tech trap.
Okay, I see.
Okay, using the
Nice
3A.
throw.
Got the stun.
Oh
2
my
bars
God.
for
It's
him
so
right now.
fast paced.
Oh!
The auto GI
Oh.
kicked in. 3B. Oh
Trying to
no,
get the roll with
he
the-
laid tech,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Auto GI again. How's he getting that to work so well?
I guess he's identified a button rhythm that that Jashin's been going for because, I mean, hey, he's been hitting it pretty much every
He
time.
held it too. He sat there and waited in the base hold for the button.
That's one of the nice parts about base holds. Okay, Soul Charge comes out. He recognizes that the 6A has the ability to be charged at this point.
Right back at you.
Okay, for Wolf Crone right now.
Who's crazier?
Ooh,
I am.
P6. Okay, nice. Jashin recognized that there was a
My
follow-up to
turn.
that.
They're even.
Oh, got the stun here. Big damage.
Tech trap time.
That,
Nice low.
I guess he didn't know.
Whoa!
Oh,
wow,
yeah, the
that was
follow-up.
scary.
That was super good right there. So he delayed it long enough, right? Because it looked like Jashin tried to tech crouch under it. But because he delayed it long enough, the hitbox ended up standing into it.
I think he just tried to whip punch.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He just was like,
You're
okay,
not
I
wrong.
see something whipping. I'm gonna 3B right now. Oh, my face.
That definitely could
What
have
do
been
I
the idea there.
Welcome to the stage of
Alright,
history.
so Jashin. Man, that was a tough first game. That was actually close by
That was
both.
a boxing match.
They
they were in each
were
other's
running
faces
at each
the whole
other.
time.
You know, sometimes when you don't necessarily know the matchup, sometimes the best thing to do is
Don't let him play.
yeah, just floor it, man. Go as fast as you can go, just like that right there.
Oh, Hilda's on her home turf now. 3A4 right there, trying to catch him stepping. No dice, though. He's going to be able to get the 6A charge. Oh, my.
That was scary.
Yeah.
Whoa, again, that was also scary. Man, that 6A is great.
Okay, so I do think he's truly identified something with the base hold. Nice, he got the
Lethal.
Chief
Big boy
hold lethal.
damage. Extension. Time for a
Gotcha.
tech trap. He got it.
Oh, okay.
Not this time.
I guess he thought he'd get up immediately after the tech trap, you know? Sometimes you're trying to condition him.
Yep.
He got the full crouch B, able to finish it off right there.
Battle 2.
You know, when you have the opponent scared enough, it's safe to go for those whip mix-ups because they're not really trying to, like, whip punish you necessarily. They're just trying to get away from what you're doing.
Yeah.
Big one again off that charge 6A.
Well, now he has charge 6A.
Yes.
Nice block again on the low. So now at this point, he may have to start thinking about going hits. Base hold again.
Auto GI again from the base hold stance.
Okay, that time he finally went to the mid, but it was actually didn't work out. Jashin is really good on defense. Dark Legacy is active, though. He's got to watch out. Catching him on the tech trap. There's the
Nice.
low.
Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, okay, wow. With the step right there, gonna get the knockdown here. Oh, he tried to go for the mid, but again, Jashin's defense remaining stalwart. Soul charges coming
I
out.
need some space, my friend. Take it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, is that unblockable?
I don't know. I don't understand how it works. It's just when he charges it up long enough, the follow-up automatically comes out, or can he choose whether or not to do the follow-up?
I have no idea, but I noticed everybody's been getting hit by it once
It's
they
so
block
good,
the
I
mid.
know.
Oh my god,
Again,
the hit, but he
Link.
didn't follow up. Really unfortunate right
Mid,
now,
mid.
but
Oh,
the
nice.
5K.
Just trying to keep Jashin pinned down the wall. He needs one more round to take it. This is the loser's bracket. Jashin would be eliminated at 7th place. Jumping low gets nothing.
That was a great block, but unfortunately it wasn't negative enough for him to punish. Wow, he's catching all the steps right now.
Jashin, a lot of meter available. He might soul charge. Yes.
Oh, he all right. He all right.
Oh my goodness! And then he went for the A+B.
So
much damage.
good right
It's
there,
over.
Linkorz
It's over.
with the
It's over. He was in his
ACA.
head.
Incredible call right there
That
from
was
Linkorz.
godlike. Not only did he RI, but then going for the guard impact afterwards.
I saw just a small tint of red, and I was like, what is that? Oh my god.
And then he, ready, go.
Yeah, I mean, that's guaranteed off that,
Yes.
you know? So he got the lethal hit, ended up taking the round right there. Incredible read from Linkorz. That was amazing.
Good for him. So that will seal him, and he'll continue on the tournament. Unfortunately, no more Hilda, guys. As much as we loved seeing
But she
Jashin's
made
amazing
top 8.
Hilda this tournament.
She made top 8. Jashin made top 8, which means he's going to walk
Props to
away
him.
some nice points for the SOULCALIBUR